The British colonization of Malaysia was a mix of force, diplomacy, economic influence, and strategic treaties, rather than outright full scale military conquest in most areas. However, there were instances of military intervention and coercion. Here's how it unfolded. 1. Early British interests. In the late 18th century, the British East India Company sought to control trade routes and protect its interests in the region. They established Penang in 1786, followed by Singapore in 1819 and Malacca in 1824, taken from the Dutch through the Anglo-Dutch Treaty. 2. Formation of the Straits Settlements, 1826. Penang, Singapore, and Malacca were grouped as British Straits Settlements and directly ruled by the British. 3. Intervention in the Malay States. In the late 19th century, Britain intervened in the internal politics of the Malay Sultanates, often under the pretext of resolving succession disputes or ensuring peace for trade. The Pankor Treaty of 1874 marked a turning point. Britain installed a resident advisor in Perak, effectively beginning indirect rule. 4. Use of force. While much of the control was established through treaties, force was used when there was resistance. Perak War, 1875-76. After the murder of British resident J.W. Birch, the British crushed local resistance. Pahang Uprising, 1890s, and Kelantan and Terengganu resistance also saw British military involvement. 5. Federated and unfederated Malay states. By the early 20th century, most of the peninsula was under British control, either directly or through protectorates. British officials exercised real power, while sultans retained ceremonial roles. So while colonization in Malaysia involved diplomacy and treaties, it was ultimately backed by British military power and threats of force when local rulers or populations resisted.